Hello and welcome to another theme stream. It's been so long since we played this game, mostly because I was on holidays and I had some problems with my keyboard not being... I don't know, but the game didn't recognize my keyboard at all. So, yeah, I had to start all over again and changed a lot of mods around until I finally found out that the problem was with Big Picture from stream. But now it's working again, so we can play Thea again. So this was our most successful god so far, so we will take another one this time. I'm not so sure which one it will be, but well, I'm always on the elven side with my successful characters, so maybe it's time to change that to someone else. I can see that this ability is quite strong, but I think only if we play against a lot of animals. But let's see. I like the magic domain actually. What do we have? A family weapon. Giant centipede. Should we take a necromancer? It's from a recently installed mod, I think. Let's do it. Basilisk. We could take a basilisk and an orc child, and then we can still take family weapon and demonic loyalty and have 2 more for our free bonuses or unlabeled bonuses. Let's take a basilisk. I don't know what a basilisk does. I never had one, never seen one. Let's see. I think seasoned followers is always great. Necromancer might be some kind of magic user. Start with a shield and some extra strength. Let's do that. Oh, this is our basilisk. Looks quite cool. Orc child we know, and this is our necromancer. Okay, our necromancer is always male. What we could do is make our chosen the orc child. It will take a while for us to to have him grow up, but then we can decide kind of what he will become. I think that's small, but oh, it's just one picture that we have. Let's take the female. I've seen the male so many times. I think I've never seen the female picture. We take islands, we take medium size, and start again. So I've no idea.
Well, hello there, Chosen. All right.
We've heard this story so many times, but I have no idea what the necromancer or the skeleton does. Or the basilisk. We have a lot of new characters here. So, right off the bat, I see a lot of strength. Quite some intelligence and perception, but yeah, beast typical. He can't have any items, or hardly any items. He has a slot for jewelry, and he has a slot for a tool. But yeah, kind of a lot of armor and life already. Okay, skeletons can't have armor either, and they only have one arm. Okay, yeah, because he's missing one. No pets allowed, but tools and jewelry slot. Kind of meh. What? Oh yeah, we should have checked the abilities for the basilisk too. Brute force. I think everyone has brute force. It's just smacking stuff. Unliving, dead flesh. So just gives them more shielding and okay, and poison heals him if he doesn't die from it in like right away. That's not bad. Oh, the armored group. Oh, I thought we get a shield, but we get physical shielding and 20% increased strength. That's really strong. So what does he have? He has brute force, of course. He's a basilisk, so he has showing off for mental challenges, where he heals himself, and it scales with intelligence. I think he had some intelligence, and a poison bite, which does poison damage. Okay. And partial petrification, so he can slow down enemies, and he's lucky already. Oh, that's why he has a lot of shielding. He has parry and he has toughness. I think otherwise he would be even worse. So necromancer. Oh, we have a raven. Okay, so he has perception, intelligence, and mysticism, destiny, wisdom. Well, yeah. Brute force, of course. Chain whip. Okay, so it hits in a T arc and leeches life. And it's even the strong life leech. It's 70%. The basilisk had only 35%. And he can summon unliving, which scales with intelligence, and it's possible for physical and spiritual challenges. That's good. Broken skeleton, unliving corpse is level 1, so it's a broken skeleton, but still. Ice spike. Not bad. Oh, it even stuns. It even stuns for 1.1 second. That might come in handy. It's quite fast too. And he has a pet cow, crow. How worse? Ooh, yeah. Well, shielding and life is an issue on him, but I think he's more supporter for his summons. And then we have her. She's of course an orc child. Nothing special, but good luck, and 237 turns until she grows up. Well, he has a shadow sword now, which scales with. Well, I think it might even be better to put that on our orc child, but it's not enough. Maybe like this. Well, he definitely does the most damage with it. And we can put this one on you, plus the spear. I think the spear does first strike damage. Yeah, that's good. So if we put him down, he will do damage. And it scales with... oh no, it scales with strength. I thought it would scale with perception. That would have been even better. Well, let's see what we can do. Basilisk. Well, I think it's showing off. Where is it? There. Showing off with intelligence. Well, he doesn't have intelligence. Well, then you take wits. That's at least making you quicker at everything. Scream giver. Mysticism, I think. You take intelligence every day of the week. And you, well, I guess perception, just to give you more life. Let's see where we are. Okay. Should we just move here and collect some wood? We could even collect some grain. Oh, we don't have anyone that is capable of collecting stuff quickly.
So, as tradition.
So let's cook some food for Theodore. We should have... we don't have enough. Okay. And this will take ages to harvest. Let's stay another round just to take the wood. Okay, the great white console, or the white console has been summoned. Okay. So it's up there. Okay, 2 terrain artifacts. But we would like to have some berries or something. Okay, this is this new faction, or it is an event that introduces us to this Kopzars, which are some kind of bards. So we can go there, and maybe if they deem us worthy, we can hire a bard. Okay, there are leaks down here. And there's the White Rose Inn. Maybe we should go down here. Seaweed. How long does it take to harvest those? 90, but it's not efficient. So will still take a while. 2 rounds. Well, I think we need to do that. Okay, you discover the ruins of an ancient human cemetery. One where burial was clearly the custom. There are gravestones with faded markings and even some larger stone crypts. Let's search the place. You're ambushed by a lone befuddler who seems very out of place here, yet angry and clearly determined to take it out on you. Let's defend ourselves. Okay, it's a demon. Yeah. It should be very easy. So let's see our guys in action. Ooh. Oh yeah. He also has life leech because of the sword now. Okay, they didn't like our shield, apparently. We can summon 2 of them. That's kind of nice. That's a lot of meat shield. I mean, they don't have much life or shielding, but it takes 2 hits to kill them anyways, if you place them right. Let's take some more armor. But he's quite slow. It doesn't really matter. I think we should be able to kill him. This is 24 damage, 26 damage, and yeah, we can just let it resolve. Every one of us is ahead of him. This is even more damage because of the poison. You defeat your enemy and search the rest of the site in peace. We get some steel, some torn wood, some fish. Quite a lot of fish actually. Oh, and some monster bone. And we finally got our vegetables. So let's see. Where? Oh, we probably can't use the vegetables because it's the wrong. Do we really use our first research point now to cook some meat for Theodore? Well, I kind of think we have to. We need one more. course. Well, then let's at least say that we shouldn't eat those. And we have to stay here a little bit longer. We should have walked here and then we could have collected some seaweed at the same time. So now we can cook. Which will take 2 turns again. Why are we losing faith? Why? I don't get it. I don't really understand why we lose faith. Is it because of... Oh. It's because of the wind. Can we perform a ritual maybe? No, of course not. We don't have... we would need way more wood or way more bones. Why is it already level 2? That's unfair. I hope the wind stops soon, otherwise we might have a problem. Yeah, now we're already losing life. Ooh, the wind is over. And we're back. That was close. Theodore is kind of slow right now. Here, Theodore. Wasn't our quest to cook some food? Okay. No. No, it's the... Yeah, it's this Smoosh. Oh no, it's this demon that eats our food. But our characters get an advancement. So the basilisk. I'm not really happy about either of it. because this is more like a supporter ability, and for now at least the basilisk seemed to be our strongest fighter, so let's take luck. So hopefully he will advance quicker. For you, luck is on the other hand very, very welcome, because we want to boost your stats as long as you're a child, to be able to choose what he should become when he grows up. Unliving corpse. So here we would improve our summons, or we would improve the ice spike. I think the summons are the strongest part of this one so far, so we should improve them every time we can. Okay, this one just gives you 2 more shielding, and this one also gives you only 2 more shielding, but maybe this one improves his lifesteal ability later on too, so let's increase this one. We're a bit low on food, but next round we get a lot of grains. So I think it's time that we head out and adventure a bit more. We could fight the rats and bats, but they seem relatively strong already. I think it will be fine. Are we hurt? Oh, not really. I don't think we need to rest. Let's do this. Clear the nest. Let's begin. Okay, we have a problem. We don't have too many melee slots. Let's just get one skeleton so that we can play our basilisk still. Okay, our basilisk is still the fastest, which is the thing that I didn't want to, but I guess now that's the case. Well, it should be fine. Okay, I think we will kill them this round. It's kind of nice that all of our characters have life leech. In some way. Besides the basilisk, of course. The basilisk has only what only, but he has a poison attack, which is still something. Speaking of the basilisk, I think we play him first because he has a lot of shield still. Now he's coming with all his strength of the swarm things. This should be it. Get some meat. Oh, I thought you healed. Oh no, it's only 35% of it. Well, yeah, our skeleton has lost some bones, but it will be fine. That gave us a lot of meat and also some experience. Well, not so much meat. I think it was mostly the experience. Okay, well, we eat so much this evening. You realize too late that your food was laced with, well, droppings of a small creature. You feel ill. Okay. That's quite a strong illness. Let's try to find them. Bad timing. Oh, can we maybe even cook something? I doubt it somehow. Oh yeah, we can. Let's do a sandwich. It will only take us 2 turns. No food. But we get some sandwiches. Okay, that means we should find some food. Of course, there's another terrain artifact, but no food. I think 4 characters. I hope the skeleton doesn't eat. Is he eating? it seems like our skeleton is eating too. So that... Oh, meat. Let's search for the knoosh. You find several throats, but no knoosh yet. However, you think you spotted it running from you a few times. Let's run after it. Yeah, we accept that. And we get a spiritual curse. Well, it's getting better and better. So let's tell him about the Cove game that we want to get into, and he will help us. We get a mental blessing on our skeleton. Well, he definitely needs that with 0 intelligence. So how do we get in? So we get this tooth from him, and we can show it at the entrance. Okay, everyone gets a mental blessing. But more importantly, we are too far away from the meat. Oh, because it's on this and not on this space. You were sent by Leopold, yeah? Say, maybe I pay you and kill it. And you killed it annoying twat. No. Because we don't want to get involved into all these demon games. Let's see, the basilisk strength, yes, that's what we want. More mysticism on Scream Giver. More intelligence on Naomi's love, and the skeleton gets stronger. And it's windy again. We don't have much luck on this run so far. Let's collect some meat, which will take us 3 turns. That's quite a long time. Should have stayed down here. Pack of beasts approach. Let's fight. It is just one beast. Well, that will be quite easy. It's quite fast though, and 10 poison is nothing to scoff at. Okay, that's what I thought. So now we can put down our 2 skeletons, and they should block the hits. Funny that the summoned skeletons are now looking more imposing than the one that we have, but the one that we have is way stronger. We can increase this one, which is... oh, it's all the same. But now we are ahead of it. We should kill it. Okay, we got 1 meat for that. Well, it was just 1 beast, so of course it's just 1 meat. Well, we have 1 vegetable left. Among a small grouping of trees, you discover a circle of multicolored mushrooms that emit a subtle yellow glow. Go in closer to investigate. Let's attempt the trial. Yeah, we accept that. Your spirit is spirit proved strong, and you feel the warm glow embrace you currently. Whatever test this may have been, you clearly passed. Intelligence on our basilisk. Not what I wanted, but I take it. Yes, please come to me. We need your meat. But we can't move because we want the meat that we harvest right now. Okay. 1 more meat. Fight. And 3 more meats. It's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. Do we leave? I think we should. We're running out of food soon. Ooh, that's what we need. Okay, let's check what it is. Fish and wood, great. And we can clear this nest for even more meat. And this is what we want. Hopefully there's even some wood down here. Okay, let's not rest here because then we don't want to burn our wood if we don't have to. Yes, I think we will increase this one. It increases the poison bite by some, not a lot, but by some, and the showing off also a little bit. It's definitely better than the partial petrification. And maybe it would be good to pick the gather this time, just because we don't have anyone that is good at gathering. And now he suddenly became the best gatherer of the group. Let's go down here. No wood inside. But we can collect vegetables and fruit. And if we do it like this, okay, if we do it like this, then it's 2 rounds each. It will be really hard. Okay, let's pay for 1 curse. Do we have enough to pay for 1 curse even? 25. Whew, no, I don't think we will do that. This is 20, but still. No, we don't do it. We can't afford it. Oh, there's some point of interest here. we can't visit anymore, but we can collect vegetables. There are also stingers here, which is a faction. I'm not sure how... Ooh, there are some spiders here. I'm pretty sure they're factions. Well, we haven't met them yet, so I think they might be neutral. Let's go here. Investigate the safer areas. I feel quite strong for the early game, so let's gather some sandstone. We got some crafting tools, which are... I would have preferred some gathering tools, but crafting tools is still nice. We got some damage on all our characters, but not too much. Let's see, who's our crafter? Probably not you, since you are our only gatherer. You have some crafting. So you will get the crafting tools. No. No. This one only gave us like one damage when we played him in a row, so it's not the best. I think we definitely need some wood. 14 wood. How much do we need for... Oh, that's not what I wanted. How much do we need for building an idol? 20. Well, of course we have 17 of the sandstone. But to be honest, I also didn't really see a spot that I like for a town yet. Let's stay here and collect some vegetables. And can we even cook? Yes, we can. Can we even do something that we can cook twice? Oh yeah, we can cook this twice. It's 8. Then let's do this, because we will get 2 meals out of that.
Yummy! Well done! And here, one must have...
Let's check out the abandoned house, but after we leveled up. So... either we improve the ice spear, or we get weakness. Okay. Oh, but it's on 2 targets. Well, that's not bad. Especially since we don't have to play him on the field for that. I think I prefer that one. Now the question is... parry for more shield or toughness for more... 5 more life. Since he has life steal, I think life is more important. And now we have to go up here again. Let's collect some vegetables, because the winter is coming and we want all the food we can get. 1 beast, no problem. We stay here one more time.
Shaken in your sleep. You
okay.
Direct.
This is from the gods that... yeah, direct us to oppose those Lightbringers. One more turn to collect the vegetables, and then it's winter, so it will be really hard.
You find Thea. Inside, the place is surprisingly lived in and well taken care of. There is even a fireplace. You hear an old woman's voice croak at you.
Well, 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 dinner guests. How splendid. Do come and stay forever.
So this is this witch, and we have different
There
options.
is no way out. The doors are gone. You will have to face this hag to escape.
Let's try to dispel the magic, which is
You defeat the witch,
good.
and the hut changes back into an old, decrepit building.
We get some herbs for
Theodore appears.
it. And we are probably running out of wood. We're here, so we could maybe go to the stingers. Okay, they don't like us. Let's run away. I thought maybe we could befriend them, but apparently not. Well, 3 rounds and 5 rounds. I don't think that's worth it. How is our food, by the way? Well, we have some. I wouldn't say it's too bad. What we definitely should do is disallow the raw stuff. This way we can
As
cook
the
it.
sun rises high, as you brace yourself against the heat, you soon see that the sun's rays are full of odd creatures. These light wisps are trying to attach themselves to you with their You resist the assault, and your domain exudes a burst of darkness that destroys these infernal beings and turns them into obsidian ash. You do not know what they were, but their power was unnatural and potent enough to reach your divine connection.
So those are those Lightbringers, which are like the main enemy of this story. And yeah, but we defeated them easily for now. Intelligence. Intelligence and strength. We have no faith again because wind. Let's go to the White Council. Oh, mighty Velus, the god of earth, water, and the underworld, who I met, woolly hair and dark, and master of cattle, the harvest, wealth, music, magic, and trickery. Give us strength, give us valor. A bunch of wizards are gathered up around a tree, worshipping two Valors. Ask one of them to join you. Well, I don't think that any one of them wants to join us. Okay, they would. One of them would join us, but then they want a male child for it. We could probably give our chosen for that, but I think that's not worth it. But maybe we will find a male child somehow, and then we can bring it here and exchange it for a wizard. That sounds good to
Now
me.
that you have had a little time to get your bearing.
Okay, so now we have to run to this village because they lost their faith, and we have to guide them back on the appropriate path for chosen. Let's improve the basilisk trait and more gathering. Our chosen is becoming a gatherer, but yeah, we don't have any other options so far. Oh, point of interest, and there is wood. At least so far we still have some, and it's 34.
You come to a place torn up by tremors. Surrounded by deep chasms in the ground lies a small patch of swamp. Within sits what looks like a very large toad, perched on a water lily leaf. It croaks a sad melody.
This story we had a bunch of times already. It's like this enchanted toad, which is some kind of demon prince, I think.
The creature turns. Achmu I am. I have no name. Yeah. Great.
So we agree to bring him to one of those witches. And yeah, from there we will try to lift the curse, or whatever you want to do actually. Let's go into the dangerous areas again. Not tincture, which is nice because it's food. How do we do? Not very bad. We could actually... Well, we haven't found a good spot for... I think for a good village, you want food and wood around, so that you don't have to run around gathering wood. I guess we could do it here, but to be honest, there are not really many high value resources around. Well, I guess there's fur leather and this terrain artifact, which can turn into something. So maybe do it here. Oh, the stingers. Okay, so now we will join this curve game. So let's wait for the Kmush to accompany you in. Go to the tavern. Let's sit down. We accept that. Let's exempt our people. So those demons had a game where they played, they played pranks on people, and we were the target. So now we beat them in their dice game, and now we can exempt ourselves from this list, so they don't play any pranks on us anymore. So let's name us. We even get a wooden scroll for it, and we get a shishak, which is nice because the shishak improves our gathering. So this is you. And the scroll even works with mysticism, with Shadow Ray, and gives us the ability to use Scream Giver as a supporter with Hurry Up, which just makes one of our characters faster. So let's see what we get. Mysticism. Ooh, a new ability. It is Ghost Touch. Usable in every single... Okay, but it scales with... What do you have? Ice Spike is quite nice. This one works in every single one. This one of course works in every single one. And Chain Whip also. Oh, Chain Whip scales with Perception. That's interesting. Well, I don't think that Ghost Touch is the right thing to do. It's just damage. It has to be... It's single target melee. I think it's not worth it. The way I see him, he will be more like a supporter. So range row or his summons, but he will not be in the melee row, and especially not with a skill that requires him to scale strength or mysticism. Headbutt. I like that Headbutt scales with intelligence in mental challenges, and he has intelligence 0, so he does 0 damage with it. I think it's just better to take parry, flat shield bonus. That is probably good enough. You hear a dangerous burst of Stinger patrol following you. Let's stay cautious but speak to them. They do not answer, they keep coming towards you. Let's leave. This is where we want to build our house, our village. We have some leather here, some food, wood, and unknown resource under the terrain artifact. So let's see. We can build it out of iron. What do we want to attract? Humans, maybe? Humans are very bland, but they can have a lot of different stuff. Like, they can become a lot of different stuff. So maybe it's not the worst. I haven't had much goblins, but they are a little bit stronger than humans, but they are a little bit more specialized. They don't have as many professions that they can become. And yeah, I think I will stick just with humans. Mainly because there are some professions that I have never seen in action so far. And it will take a while to build our village. But it will be definitely worth it. Can we cook in the meantime? Yes, we can. Then we should. Let's take the village rooms. This will take a while too. Okay, they do not answer, they came coming towards you and they want to fight. Well, guess we won't be friends with our neighbors then. Okay, armor piercing. That's something that I don't like. And retaliation. We will play this one, but not close to him. We will block it with a summon later on. Okay, he wants to face us right ahead, but we can block those two with our summons now. Which are getting quite strong, or like not super strong, but for a summon, that's something. it scales with our intelligence, so it's, if we increase our intelligence on our necromancer, they will get stronger and stronger. And of course if we increase the skill in a level up. So what do? We can hurry one of us, but we are quite fast. This one is quite slow, like compared to this. But we can speed that one up. And now we should be ahead of this thing. Yeah, it worked. So this is the same as this. And we are ahead, so we should kill that one before it's allowed to attack us. Yeah. I think this should be a really easy win without any casualties or without any damage. Looks good. You defeat the stingers. We get some amber and some beetle juice. And we get some research material. Building not allowed. Well, that's quite bad for us. And it's probably because of this one here. We could probably go over and attack it. I've never attacked a village of stingers. Okay, they're level 4. No, I think that's a bit too much. We can go here then. Over here. It should be still in range for the wood. And we get the... yeah. The stingers come again. More beetle juice, more amber, and more monster bones. Well, the good thing is we will have a steady supply on those things if we have him, if we have this stinger nest there. Ooh, nice, more strength. Yes, sir. There are a stronger group of stingers. Let's try to build over here. We stay with humans and it is 3 rounds. Okay, that just ignore us. Okay. This one is also too close. Okay. The problem here is I think it's too far away from the food. I mean, we want some food. Okay, we need to collect some wood. For the time we right now we still have some wood, so let's do it. And now our food is going down too, probably because we forbid to eat the raw resources. Yes. Oh no, I didn't meant to do that. Let's do some cooking. pack of beasts. 2 snakes. That's not a problem. More bone, more leather. Oh no. Either love knows no bones or there's something wrong with this dog, but your unliving friends got fairly friendly with someone and this dog decided to deliver an offspring into their care. Okay, so the basilisk got an infection because of that, but the skeleton apparently liked it. So what did we get? An unliving corpse. That's the next better version of the unliving things. That's weird, but that's what you get. So what is it? Here, the proud father, mother, I don't know. It does not have a, they don't have a gender. So don't ask how they did it. Here's our unliving corpse. Way stronger than the other one. And it has 2 arms. And it can take an armor. So you should live. You have the spear now. We have a new champion. What can you do? Well, brute force and unliving, of course. Toughness and parry, so basically the same as the other one. Armored group, board cry, shield and elemental weapon. Well, looks good to me. And it's way more intelligent than the other corpse. It even has some intelligence now. So, should we try to settle here? It might be close enough for this food. And he's our second best crafter now too. The stingers are coming with some Zar and some Sniss and some Ipa, whatever that is. But we do it easily and we get an iron hatchet and an amber rope. This gives 5 shielding on everything. I think you are our tank now. You can't even use it. Is this one better? Yes, I think it is, and it gives us gathering too. A skill that we definitely need right now. Intelligence, of course. And perception. Are we doing it? Are we building our village finally? Yes. But we don't have enough fuel. We have one. A sudden gust of wind heralds the coming of a dirt storm. We have an orc with us, and the orc knows how to do in such a situation. So let's seek cover as fast as we can. You quickly seek out a hollow to lie in and wait the dirt storm out. It seems like the place you stumbled upon is a beast cemetery, so you may also find some good bones here. Let's gather the bones and leave. How are we doing with the building? Yeah, well, we don't have any fuel, so it takes still 2 rounds. But nothing we can do about that. Well, let's increase the gathering again. I would like some better upgrades on you, please. One more turn. And well, no, we don't wanna. We can't. Let's see. Can we? Okay, we have fish. We have wood. We need to gather wood. We probably need to gather fish right after that. Quite limited on range, but that's what you get. "22 more turns of winter. Okay, this is the village improvement tech. Basically some random locations that we find, and they give us ideas how to improve our village. But for that we need to come way further on our tech tree. And to be honest, is it his one? Here. Village improvements unlocks all the event related improvements for your village. So yeah, we only have this one so far. It will take a while. I think one of the first things that we have to do is this one. Gathering and crafting. Improves gathering and craft improves gathering and gathering range. That is what we want. So we can farm wood and we can farm the leather for that. So we will do that. But right now we also have to gather the fish so that we don't starve during the winter. Well, we have some food left, but still we might run out. You should cook in the meantime. And this is fish and herbs, so we should forbid those. Maybe we should even forbid the uncooked stuff, so that we can cook with that. Because it's a lot of... we get a lot more if we cook the food. This one can actually take the bone spear. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Can we maybe even, if we can build some crafting tools? I would like some gathering tools, but we don't have enough for that. Well, I think it's better if you start collecting leather then. We will need it for the gathering hall. Here the next patrol comes. Not a problem at all. More juice and embers. For days now, your idol has been acting oddly. Its usual glow of protection powers weak and it simply looks unwell. Let's search the village for clues. I'm not sure if we are the best at this, but, well, victory with serious injuries. Could be worse. You discover rats in your cellar, and when you track them, you see that they have nested under your idol and chewed the divine roots, thus causing the odd power outage. It seems several actually fried themselves while doing it. We got heaps of meat of that. Let's clean it up and kill any that are left. Some mental blessing. And of course research points and experience points. But the meat is really... this will bring us through the rest of the winter. So we can level up. More toughness, which gives us more life. Not bad on him. We don't really have a way of increasing his shielding, since he doesn't have any arms to hold a shield, and he's also not able to wear an armor, so flat life is definitely nice. You, on the other hand, well, I think unliving, I'm not sure, but I feel like those initial traits, like the race traits, leveling those up is always a good idea, because they usually have like a big bonus in the end if you bring them to level 5. So I will do that. The Guardian of Might, well, we have this God trait that gives us 20% more strength, so I think every character that focuses on strength is a good character for us. We don't have enough resources to do that. What are we gathering right now? We gather fish, wood and leather. Well, leather takes a while, but we need it. Well, we have to survive the winter somehow, which is 18 more turns, and after that we will be way quicker with everything. But right now the gather efficiency of, like, not the fish, you can see the green band around it shows that it is full efficiency, but like it's very bad to harvest grain. It's slightly worse to harvest leather or wood during the winter, so yeah, it would take a while. But at least we get a steady stream of stingers from this enemy stinger village. And it's not really a challenge, but we get beetle juice and amber from it. And we even got a dragon bee. Those are research projects, which we haven't done yet. But here, they give 15 points instead of 1 point for just not even twice the amount of work that is needed. So creature research is probably the best way of getting research points quickly. And if we want that later on, we have them stored already and can just go right ahead. Our Guardian of Might. Well, he will stay at home and do a lot of gathering, so it's not the worst to improve the gathering on him. Let's have a look. He is at 37 right now, but it's also reduced. If we go... There he was. Okay, gathering 5 is not much. Maybe, yeah, we can build a crafting tool, a gathering tool. That would help us greatly. So maybe we should invest our initial resources in that because it improves it by 4.5, so it's almost like 100% improvement of the gathering of our Guardian of Might. And we will use our Necromancer for that, because he can do it in one turn. Okay, during the journey you meet an old man wandering around. Hello travelers, will you please the guest with some wood for firewood and food? I will show you what I discovered during my travels. 5 wood, 10 food. I think we can spare that. The man thanks you and talks about his travel. You learn many new things from him. That's a lot of research. I thought it would be more experience and not so much research, but research isn't bad. Our unliving corpse. I don't think he has anything that scales with anything else than strength, so... Oh, it's an elder race. So is it an elven corpse? It might be. I'm not sure, but I think perception is still the best, because it gives health and gathering, 2 things that we can always use on him, and we don't need destiny or wisdom. We would take strength every day, but yeah, you can't choose. How does it look? We have not so much wood, but we gather it, and we have our gathering tool now. So now he's at 7.2. And that doesn't really make sense. Oh, because he's the village guardian, he gets only 40% of the gathering. I understand. Down there you can see the modification. But I believe if you improve, see now it is level 1 here, and I think if you increase that one, he will get better and better at task efficiency. But nonetheless, it might be more important, or it might be more beneficial to us if we put it on him instead. Then we get gathering 16. That's way better. And what do we gather right now? Yeah, we gather a lot of wood. So right now, even with the reduced efficiency of the winter, he can gather wood every turn. So we can focus more on leather. Because with leather and wood, we're able to build the gathering hall, and that will then speed up the whole gathering process for every one of us. And the whole thing seems to have been stabilizing itself now. I mean, we have a steady supply of food and we have a steady supply of wood. We have some... Yeah, all the interesting stuff is around here that we want to visit next. But I want at least the gathering hall first. How much more do we need for that? There, we need 20 wood, we have 14. We always use a little bit for firewood, so it will take a bit, but we have enough leather right now. So what we could do is put some of those here, because then we get almost 2 stacks of wood each turn. And yeah. That should be good. Now we can build it. And the leather. So we get beast attraction or elf attraction. Well, elves are like, they are super strong, and if you get one, you can basically steamroll the whole game if you play it smart. But beasts, there are so many different beasts, and they all have like interesting abilities. So or we just keep it with the default attraction point and see what we get. It's like the random one. I think that's the most fun. You should stop here because you are needed to build the Gatherer's Hall in 4 turns. The stingers are moving again. Okay, low fuel makes sense because we used all the wood. But low food, that shouldn't happen. Okay, because we forbid them to eat the fish. Maybe 28, 32. Okay, you should cook. You're the cook now, the unliving corpse. 2 rounds for our fish. Let's play it manually because I want to see our people in action. Some stuff has been changed. This one is our guardian, so he can't leave our village. But this one is our newest addition. So let's play him in the middle. Okay, they don't want to play in front of him, which makes sense. But we can block those 2 with our summoned skeletons. And this is our old skeleton. We need to be a little bit more careful with him now because he doesn't have any lifesteal anymore. Okay, this one's slower and this one attacks this one, so this one should die before we get any damage on this. This one doesn't have an opponent yet, so he will just smash for now. I think we just play him a second time. He will heal all the life damage that he took anyways. Let's play him behind here. So this is the first strike from our spear that he has equipped. A very good ability, especially with all those melee guys that you have. And we can speed someone up. Maybe this one, which is this one to the side here. Because he will get in front of those 2 dragon bees. Yeah. Should be a very easy fight. So we basically don't care about those 2 skeletons because they are just summoned. And we will get them back. Like, we can summon them in every row in the... Not in every row, in every turn of the combat. But that's also why they're quite weak. Summon unliving to the third one. That does it so that we get Topi leg, whatever that is, but it's probably stronger. So yeah, I like that. Line charge. Line charge is a skill that I really like, but you can't play him in the front row. You can't play him in the back row. I would like this ability a lot if it would be a backline ability, because it splashes onto 2 targets in front of you, but you have to be played in the front row. So let's take the under trait instead, and more strength. So how are we doing? I think dinner is ready next turn. It takes 2 more turns for our for our gathering hall. We can probably... Can we build a... No. For the crafters hall we need a bit more... well, basically everything. We could use our monster bones, but this is a tier 2 resource. I'm not sure if we want to use that for our houses yet, because we could just use renewable wood and the tier 1 leather that we have right around our village. So let's wait 2 more turns, and soon the winter is gone too.
Weary from your travels, you come across a small hamlet, and you are invited to rest and eat with the family. They also offer their stables as a place to camp if you need to.
Let's accept their hospitality.
You get a warm meal and are invited to listen to folk tales from the old Baba. The children ask you many questions about the wider world, and you are somewhat relieved when it is time to sleep.
Let's rest.
Woken by a distant tremor, you rise from the gravel and dust that surrounds you. Mere steps away from you, a deep gash has swallowed the farmhouse that gave you refuge the night before. Dust and debris are all that remains.
Let's look for survivors.
You search the debris for other survivors. There was a family of 6. The little girl gave you her doll to keep you safe at night.
Let's keep
There are
looking.
no signs of life. In fact, you realize that it is very quiet and still here, as if time itself has halted. You look down the chasm to check for bodies, but instead of the darkness you expected, you are blinded by a ray of bright light.
Step
The light
back.
dims, and before you stands the family. Their bodies are twisted and broken from the shattering, but they seem unhindered by it, their eyes white and focused, yet empty. Their limbs are loose, unnaturally relaxed even. At first you assume they are now unliving, but you can see blood still pumping in their veins and their hearts beating slowly. They walk away from you without a word, moving together in unnerving unison. An oppressive emanation of light and order pushes against your very being. This light seeks to stifle any magic or darkness, and the order seeks to diminish all turmoil. Your bones twist and your blood boils from the assault.
I don't think that we can battle those. So
They
let's
continue
just
to
observe.
walk, occasionally trying to turn to you and reach out with the oppressive light. Your divine bond protects you, and eventually the enemy moves away, blindly following some unheard call.
Sadly, we can't really help them, but yeah, that's how it is in the beginning. We get more mysticism, and we finally finish our crafting hall. Well, I would say that's kind of a good start so far, and I will leave it at that. Yeah, we have our group of 6 now. Well, this one, the Guardian of Might, you always get him when you build your village. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with the rest of us. Besides the orc child, those are all new characters that I've never seen before, so it's quite interesting. And yeah, we will continue this run somewhere in the future. I hope you had fun. Thank you all for watching, and I see you next time.